It's not an LL movie. It was all about Gabrielle Union.
I don't know. She wasn't a star, in my opinion. She was definitely the leading lady, but she wasn't a star.
She was a star. Everything was about her.
LL held it down though, man. He was a class act in that movie, in my opinion.
But that's what I'm saying though. He knew everybody. He knew too much. Like he was just everything, bro. Like the meat delivery guy knows the fucking mayor.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, he got to go by the house. What do you think? It makes sense.
Come on, bro.
What kind of people order meat? People who got money, right? So everybody I'm delivering meat to is connected. So inherently, I'm gonna meet them and become connected.
No, I gotta disagree, Biz.
All right, how many poor people you know get meat deliveries to their crib?
Man,
and if they are getting it, it's from Amazon. There's some random dude that you never see twice. People who deliver ribs and steaks and all that, brisket and all that, they go to the affluent people houses, man.
Honestly, it looked like he only had one client because the only the one time he saw her was in one restaurant, and then he sees her again in that same restaurant. So I'm like, all right, bro, this is weird. Like unless it fits the plot, he should not be meeting her at the same spot.
Man, you just wait. Why? How come coincidences can't happen? Like the same thing happened with The Last of Us. Like everybody act like the word coincidence exists for it not to be able to happen. Like the word coincidence means that it's not likely, but it can.
Right.
So
like if it was commonplace, it wouldn't be in the movie, right?
Right.
I'm with that. I'm not mad about those two meeting. I'm mad that he only has like one client, but he knows the mayor. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He only has one client that he delivers meat to.
Man, they're not gonna follow him throughout his entire delivery process. That would be boring.
Why? He was first of all, you say he was the most interesting person in the movie.
Well, that's boring, but yeah, he was most interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
So, do you agree or disagree that he's not the most interesting?
I agree.
So how is he not the leading person?
Because it was all about Eva.
Yeah, betraying her.
It was all about Eva, though. Like it was all about Gabrielle Union's character. Man. She was holding down the Dandridge Fund. You know what I mean? She was having her sisters keep them. She was having her sisters keep their men in check. You know what I mean?
She was the antagonist, man. The antagonist is never the star.
But she was the star, though. Everybody was sad when she was crying for no reason.
Right, because they knew they were trash people for treating her like that.
Yeah.
They were more disappointed in themselves. They really didn't give a fuck about her being sad. They were like, damn, I'm a really trash person. Now I'm sad. That's all that was. Because had they not got caught, do you think they would have cared? Nope.
Fun fact about me. When I was just starting my rap career, me and my brother made songs about a vixen to rap about back in the days, and I chose Gabrielle Union.
Okay.
Interesting.
Where's the track?
Fun fact.
Where's the track, man?
It's in the archives.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it in the archive? I don't even know. I don't even think I have access to that song anymore.
Bro,
you say anything about the neck bone?
You act like that line was a fire, son.
Bro, where's that video at?
How do you?
Where's that video?
Why you don't tell me where it's at, bro?
I'm just tired of y'all assuming that my verse was garbage.
You gotta be happy about all your work. You have to be happy about all your work, man.
I'm always happy about my verses, man.
And that wasn't the neck bone; it was the collarbone. What you was pointing to, man. That's the only reason why I'm laughing at it.
That's basically a neck bone.
I want you to do something. Take your finger,
man,
right?
you would make a song
put it at the top of your chest. Feel that part right there. Feel that? There's two of them. Those are called collarbones.
Bro, where's the video at?
What video are you talking about?
You know what video, man? All night, every day. I ain't gonna get copyrighted anyway.
The video is on Chef Super Spotify. Yeah, go visit that and look through all those songs. You'll find it.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
You'll find it there. You know, it's pure grade A stuff.
I don't know why you're doing this, bro, but you should tell us.
Yeah. We don't know why you're doing this, man, but you should tell us, man. Yeah, the Debo shirt, and y'all was drinking in the basement, man. It did look like it was jumping, fam.
Bro, why my keyboard don't work, bro? This is stupid. Oh my god, man.
Look, hold on. Let me be support. Let me be support. Is it plugged in?
It's glowing, bro.
Wait, you gotta put a different accent on, bro.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I was telling you to do it.
No.
I'll be right back. I gotta forward an email to my boss. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, man, because you know what I'm saying? Because support, they're out in India somewhere.
They're always something that I can't fluently understand.
What's
in
up?
English. They probably speak a billion languages, man. I gotta get them their respect.
Yeah.
Them dudes is fire.
I'm gonna say this. Like, most countries are very bilingual or trilingual or quadlingual. If those last two words that I just said are a thing, most countries are. Most countries, people can speak multiple different languages. And I ain't just talking about like another set of languages. So,
right, I give them tons of respect just because I don't understand how much you say in English doesn't mean you don't know what you're saying. These guys know like 4 different languages. I give them their respect.
You know what I mean?
I could barely speak English, man.
You all about ebonics.
I mean, yeah, but kind of not. Because, I don't know, in my music, I don't really do ebonics. But being cultured is a blessing.
Oh, that is true.
Right. You gotta take home wherever you go. Know what I'm saying?
Yep, I'm back there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Why is my keyboard not working? You know what? I actually don't care if it's not working. So, all right. Let's see here. What y'all been up to, man? What's new? What's good? How y'all been, man?
I just spent time with the fam out at the mall. Just rolling around and just chilling, looking at people wearing masks, not wearing masks, you know.
So you put yourself in harm's way not to shop.
Well, other people bought some, like Liz bought some stuff, Dami bought some stuff, mom-in-law bought some stuff, even Riri bought like a dress. I was just there to be, to be there and eat some like, mall food. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Bro, you way too brave, bro. You out there talking about, man, look at all the people without masks. And I'm out here for no reason. What up, Joe Leones? What's going on, girl? What's good? What's popping? What's good? What up, Lisa? What's popping?
Lee.
It's like a whole mission just to step outside the home now. It's such a weird occasion that you have to think about the secondary nature of stuff as in first nature. Like, we all know secondary nature is not to touch things that look dirty, but now you got to be like, damn, everything could be dirty. Can't touch none of this stuff.
Well, they said that it don't transfer easily on hard surfaces no more. So it's like you just got to keep them clean, but it it ain't as threatening as it is airborne. Like airborne is what you really got to worry about. And then on top of that, I think the stronger your brain is, like as far as like I ain't gonna get sick, the less likely you are, because I don't see how the mask works, but wearing it definitely protects you somehow. So if you wear it, even though it technically shouldn't work, it does.
I don't think I'm here to question the experts, man. I don't think I'm here for that.
I mean, I'm not questioning them either. I still wear mine. I wear mine everywhere I go where there's people at, man. Like if there's not people there, I'm not wearing it. Fuck it. What I mean? If I'm the only one breathing in that area, then what am I worried about? But the thing of it is like, do you know how big a microbe or a freaking virus or whatever it is, how big it is in order to be airborne? It gotta be freaking microscopic. It gotta be like small as shit. You don't think it could fit through like the little mask spores?
That's
Come
true.
on, fam.
It can fit in.
It's getting through there.
It can fit in the. It can fit in them dandelion sperms that be flying in the air in spring.
But it works though.
I don't know if it works, man. Just saying. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not questioning the behavior that we're supposed to have. I got it. Mask up. Ain't gonna fight it. But I don't think it works though. I don't think it works. Yeah, like it's magic. Man, First of all, you were acting like it was magic when this thing first kicked off. Okay, you're acting like hand washing was the end all be all to end pandemics. Okay, let's not forget that day.
Where all those people who heard that shit like in March or in early March and was like, I'm quitting my job. I ain't getting caught by nothing. Yo, they better have a mask on when they sleep, when they shower. They better have a mask on 24/7, dog.
Man, I steam clean my whole body, man. I be in the house like it's like a hazardous bio station, man. All clothes come off at the door. I walk through like a little steam thing, and I just stand there with my hands up. I turn around 360, and then I shower. Okay, like I am ready for this thing. Okay,
what up, sis?
There we go, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
what's good?
Melanie.
What's good?
Yeah, what's up, Melanie? I'm not disagreeing with nobody. Like, wear your mask. I'm just like thinking about it. Like, man, you know how small a virus is, man, to fit in a droplet of spit that floats through the air. Okay, so if my water vapor can go through the mask, why can't they just ride it through the mask? That's all I'm saying.
No, man. Like doctors use it all the time when they perform a surgery. So I don't know, man.
Dude, doctors wear like 4 layers of protection. Like I went to the dentist today to go get tightened up, which is if I sound weird or I sound like kind of cluttered in the mouth, well, that's why. Pause. But yeah, like they put on one mask, then they put on this other mask. I mean, it's like they have a duck face, and then they had this riot shield over their face. Like, dude, you did all these checks and balances before I came in here. I'm fine. You have me answer all these 40 questions. I don't have diarrhea. My head doesn't hurt. I'm not sweating. I don't piss myself at night. All these questions you ask me, the answer is no. And then you take my temperature. I'm 98.2. I'm even further from the normal from fever. So I'm good. And you put on all these layers of protection. Should I be scared of you? Because you're taking my mask off. Okay, you're taking my mask off.
Right.
I think I'm scared of you, bro, because you got all this shit on. There must be a problem.
I think that's double protection for you.
Yeah, because they talk to a whole lot of people, right?
Plus them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that being said, is double protection for me. Having just one mask proves that you need more than that. They wear like 4 layers.
Dude, okay, all right, real quick.
They're wearing 4 layers.
They don't want the shield over the face so your spit don't go in their eye. Okay, that's one thing.
I'm not getting any drilling done, bro. These are braces. It's like up until the virus, no one was doing that. So like that's a moot point right there. Like that's not something that's normal until now. Okay,
bro. What if the wire breaks, for example, and then this little piece of spit just...
Man, it don't happen, bro. I just had this like a dozen times. It is not happening, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Nah, you
like
be saying that, but the chances go up per person, son. Like I be looking at people, I'm like, yo, I got a 30% chance of getting sick if I stand next to that dude.
Man, that's
what I mean?
cool.
Just
Man,
take
we in coincidence territory right now. Okay.
What up, Terry? Japan
Nah, man,
really
I want to hear that coincidence shit. You just knocked off some coincidence earlier, man. Nah. Like, what's the chance of him meeting her?
My chances of getting sick on this person? High.
Japan didn't beat Corona yet, but I know where you're going with that.
China did a pretty good job.
Right now. It's subsiding right now. Look, Biz, okay, say you wearing a mask and then the other person wearing a mask, and then he puts the thing over his face, bro. It's just like two people wearing a mask is better than one person wearing one mask. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just bullshitting right now.
So what about the moisture evaporating off of my eyeballs, bro? You're not worried about that? You're not worried about the moisture evaporating off my eyeballs, bro?
I mean, is it steaming? Like, is it a lot?
I know, right?
I don't know. I don't know where this conversation is going.
Are you crying?
I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. I don't know.
Right. Stop crying on people, my guy.
Stop crying on everybody, bro.
I'm so sad, bro.
I'm so sad.
But no, for real though, man. Like I know that it's a for real thing because I get all my shit done at the medical facility on base, and everybody covered up, outside, inside, everywhere, bro. Everywhere got that shit on. You know what I mean? So I know that's a real thing. I'm just sort of questioning the apparatus that we use to keep ourselves safe, and I think the distance is the biggest safety factor. That no one's like all up under each other, like huddled up, talking or shooting the shit. Everyone's like, ew, another human, 6 feet. I think that's the real safety measure that's working. And the fucking mask is definitely, an extra safety net. But
some people don't know what 6 feet is, though. Like,
that's
like
true.
So I mean, the mask is just. I would say the mask should be secondary. Yeah.
I feel you, Biz. I feel you, Biz, and I sort of agree. But I think the mask is more of a symbolic gesture more than anything.
Yes.
Where it's just like...
It gives the people a false sense of security, which allows them to move and behave and conduct business as usual.
Pretty much. So it's pretty damn effective, even if it's not very effective physically. It's just the symbolic meaning of that dude might be sick, fam.
Exactly. It keeps the pandemonium down during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Because I know y'all seeing videos of motherfuckers tearing up places and beating people up for being told to wear a fucking mask.
Bro, I seen a video of this guy in the middle of a riot just whip out his dick and just start pissing. Like, what are you doing?
In the middle of a riot?
Yeah. I mean, where do you go if you rioting what you do? Man?
This man had a 2x4 dropped and started beating his chest and then started pissing. Like, what are you doing? You're breaking COVID-19 rules.
I'm gonna go piss real quick. Hold up.
Nah, it wasn't like it was like let me go. It was like I'm about to do it right here. It didn't go nowhere.
Oh, maybe he had to go, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna shoot that weird guy some bail, just a little bit.
Nah, that was a political statement.
Oh yeah, that's
on the another street. Form of yup.
No, that was Black Lives Matter. Saying you're pissing me off.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna read some of these things up here, man. Tori says hi to everybody. Everybody said hi. Saying you acting like it's magic.
I went to the mall. What's going on, girl?
We all wore masks. Tori says masks are super annoying, but they're not intended to protect us from others. They are intended to protect others from us. That's true, but both parts can be true. Both parts can be true.
Like, I don't understand how it works just one way.
Yeah. If two people in the same room wearing masks, it's less likely. I want to say it's less like with 6 feet separation. Right. It's less likely to get on to you, and have some hand sanitizer or some disinfectant or something.
Yeah, because
God forbid if you want to drink like a soda. God forbid if you want to drink like a soda during the middle of that time, can't drink through the mask.
Yeah,
True indeed.
they should have sippy points. But whatever. Yes. Yeah, we need a sippy hole for the straws. Lee said it depends on what type of mask you're wearing, but yes, the ones most people are wearing and have access are designed to keep your germs to yourself, so it lessens the amount and risk of your germs making to someone else's face. And Terry's greeting some more folks. Terry says, "I have more space between my teeth due to wisdom teeth removal." Word.
Ouch.
Whoa.
The
Okay.
word
I read that
squirt.
wrong. Hold on.
The word
Yeah.
squirt.
So I will squirt saliva to the spaces in my teeth. That's when you speak. Oh man.
Should be speaking like this.
Suffering succotash. Eyeball moisture. Yep. Gaps are dangerous. Laughs. Thing is, I don't really have any gaps. It's just a normal space between my teeth. And what I don't get is how are they forgetting to talk about the hand washing?
I kind of said that. Like they had like a month or two ago, they had said that the transfer of the virus is a lot harder than we first suspected it to be through hard surface transfer. So you can go touch a doorknob, and I come behind you and touch it. Like the likelihood of the transfer is not up there, which I don't understand because if it can like float through the air. and hit the tip of your nose and then you're sick. Like I don't understand why all of a sudden like the hard surface transfer is not as likely.
Dangerous.
Right.
Maybe it attaches itself to an extent.
Like for a certain amount of time, but I guess the percentages that we thought it might have been probably is much less than what we think. Like,
or maybe
like if you touch the brick wall and I touch the brick wall, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just as long as you remember to wash your hands before you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can we give Soulja Boy some credit? He made sanitizer and hand soap during that time.
This dude hates Soulja Boy, man. It's crazy.
I don't know why.
No,
he made hand sanitizer. We should have supported that man.
All the toiletries.
Word.
Yeah, remember when toilet tissue was the shit?
What are you talking about right now?
You know when you couldn't find a roll of toilet tissue?
It was rare. Yeah.
Actually,
I was pretty stocked up already, so I didn't really have that worry.
That shit was fucking gold.
You could have got a prostitute with a toilet paper roll. You know what I mean?
Woohoo! You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would. It's a lot dangerous. It's a lot. Wrap that shit up.
Put that on my dating profile.
Here you go, girl. I got mad papers.
Masks are virtual signaling 100 on 100. Really?
Where you say that at? I'm sorry. I
need an explanation on that one.
Oh, mask or virtual signaling. All right.
I'm gonna need an explanation on that one. That's kind of a bold statement.
I thought it was virtue signaling. UE.
Damn.
Virtue. It is virtue. Right, Terry. Ultimately, it's about personal hygiene and staying away from others. If you are sick, not me, but sick. Melanie, my sister, says, "LOL, my roommate who works for the CDC would be mad about this logic." Whose logic? Probably Biz.
Hey, they be thinking they know everything.
They still figuring it out, so I don't want to hear it. Does she have any answers?
Right. No. We in the same boat. We got the same sources, fam.
She just listened to her boss regurgitating. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
She ain't no expert. Unless I got a working sample of Corona in the crib, I don't want to hear nobody's mouth from that house.
Right.
Exactly. Thanks, Kicks. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah, kicks out your back. I mean, I'm sitting here laughing. If you don't know if you're sick, i.e., that word,
asymptomatic,
then asymptomatic. All right, word. Then wear a mask when you're out, just in case. Personally, I also wear one because I don't other people's pandemic germs on.
I don't want.
What happened?
I don't want.
What happened? She don't want them pandemic juices. Yeah, that shit's gross, fam.
Pandemic juices. Yep.
Actually, right now, everybody should be as cleaner than they ever been. So, pandemic juices aren't that bad compared to like pre-pandemic juices. That was nasty. Lord, that was nasty.
Hey, it might be exposing both extremes, where you got the ultra cleanliness people that like put a bubble around them actually, and the people who's like, I'm not doing none of that shit. You got both of them roaming the streets now.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, where y'all in New York? Y'all got motherfuckers running around in those them big ass balls.
I saw a dude in a hazmat suit, fam. I really did.
Big ass balls.
I don't know if it was the same dude, but I saw a hazmat guy twice.
There was a hazmat guy in DC right at the entrance. Like, welcome to DC, fam. It's dangerous in this motherfucker, man.
Right. And be safe.
You might want to turn around while you can.
Yo, man, next exit, U-turn.
Right.
Even though it might be too late at that point. I only wear them inside of places and would in crowded places. But that's it. Hand wash is important, pandemic or not. I slept like 3 weeks in a house with someone with corona. You did. That's true. I remember you telling us that. We all fine. Lucky you for real. I don't think it's all that easily transmitted as they made us think. Yeah, I work with kids, wash my hands every 2 seconds. It's a habit now. I know.
Yeah.
Every 2 seconds.
Well, at the same time with the transmitted part, there's some people that just simply don't know that they have it and just walk around doing whatever. So it's like, I guess the chances are lower when you know and aware.
One of these days, it's like people just gonna get triggered by the person without a mask and just start beating their ass, bro. Like it's going to happen. People are going to get like annoyed with these Karens in the grocery store making a big deal about having a mask on, and people just gonna beat their ass. You can't arrest everybody.
Yep.
You see what happened during the riots? I'll prove that you cannot arrest everybody.
Or I would say arrest the person who is potentially publicly endangering everybody. Yeah.
Insult the
not after the ass beat. Not after the ass beat, before it. So it won't happen. You know, like public endangerment. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Right.
True.
It's like
get the keywords.
Because I was sitting here thinking about it, right? Now I use the same logic with the condoms. You know what I mean? You know the shit is out there, but some niggas just don't use condoms. And some women don't like condoms. You know what I mean? And I was like,
Some.
Yeah, most women are allergic to condoms. So it's like, so why would you not protect yourself? If you're a man, for real, why would you not protect yourself? Because you don't like the feeling? Well, son, if you're going to get that ass, you might want to go ahead and protect yourself, bro. Because you might end up piss be burning, syphilis, all that shit. All that shit is out there.
It in the butt. Don't worry about me, bro.
All right. Well, biz is safe apparently.
Right in the butt, man. I'm safe in there, bro. Don't worry.
But it's like somebody knowing that. If somebody does this, I'm not sure. There's a lot. We've seen a lot of people go out there and start licking people or doing some silly shit like that out there now.
Spitting on babies in the carriage, like
spitting on babies, doing all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like for me, I feel like it's you have AIDS, yet you still fucking without a condom, or you ain't letting nobody know.
Bro, if you got AIDS, you should not be fucking, like bro. Just hang it up, man. Go find your corner on the earth and just rest until it's over.
For me, it's an equivalency to that.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. And if you're doing that, you deserve to go to jail.
True.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who ups their crazy. Yeah, I seen it.
Attempted murder.
Yep. People up their crazy with the most weirdest weapons, and that's definitely one of them.
Yep. Once you can weaponize your body, I mean, shit. Some people take it to the extreme.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that, man. I had a question though, but I wanted it was about the mall stuff.
Dude, you got like 90 more comments.
Yeah, I know, but just remind me that I had a question.
All right, questions. I got you.
Let's see, where the freak are we? Okay, the 2 seconds. It depends on how susceptible the individual is. You could have also carried it and been asymptomatic the whole time. Right? You seem like a carrier.
Yeah, that
I don't know
sounds
where
like
that came
me.
from.
I think that's me, bro.
Right.
Either way, you were fortunate enough to not have suffered the disease outside of taking care of someone else. It's virtue signaling typo. LOL, damn. I said it in response to kicks. I'm guessing that is the virtue signaling part. People wearing it for a sense of security and displaying it. Uh, while in places where it doesn't even make sense, like with personal vehicles.
I get tired of people attacking people in the personal vehicles. They just forget to take it off. That happens to me all the time. And people be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, oh. I still have my mask on.
My bad.
You get comfortable with it on. You're like, fuck. You're like, you don't even think about it when you get in the car. Like,
yeah, man. Right. Alone in a park. Oh yeah, you never know somebody. Look, somebody coming up to you, running, jogging, right? Like damn near coming up to your way. You're gonna be like, hold on, God damn it, let me put the shit. Oh.
Or a coincidence, somebody parachutes into the park and lands next to you without a mask on and has coronavirus. What a coincidence.
Biz is on the extremes today.
You started
it. Yo, it be those people that
sweaty eyeball.
It be those people that reuse gloves and shit. They touch everything terrible. Touch their phone, touch their steering wheel, touch their doorknobs and shit, and then throw the gloves away. It's like, what's the point of gloves?
You ain't supposed to keep them on forever, man. You gotta get rid of them.
Right.
Yeah, but you're still touching everything with dirty gloves, the same as your hand.
Wait, what?
If you have gloves on, you're still touching your phone, you're still touching the doorknob, you're still touching the steering wheel.
That's true.
Well, you gotta sanitize once you finish, so you gotta carry wipes in the car or take one with you. And then when you get in the house, first thing you do is sanitize your phone, and then you get rid of the gloves before you sanitize your phone.
They got sandy wipes. They got sandy wipes out there that you can use, for everything, surfaces.
If you're missing that step, you're doing it wrong. So you're right. If they're not doing that part, they're definitely like
right. Oh, I took off the gloves. I'm perfect.
I'm perfect. Lee says she be pointing at people while they're alone in the car with their mask on.
See, you ain't even right, man.
Yeah. She said it is funny when I see people driving alone, clearly not rideshare, and they have a mask on. LOL. Yeah, you making fun of them, don't you? I truly believe in health and wellness practices, and the things I do for myself daily is what I use to help him recover. Yeah, you was already on that purity tip. You know what I mean? Not saying you're a puritist, but you like things in a cleanliness way.
Fashion.
I ain't gonna lie, my balls have felt much better since I introduced tea tree oil to them. So thanks for that.
Just say she helped out, bro.
No, you gotta be detailed, right? Particular.
You want to be specific? Yeah, my balls is good.
He gonna have a whole technique video and shit. This how you clean your balls with tea tree oil.
It's a tea tree body. Man, listen, it's a body wash with the active ingredient is tea tree. Okay, it's not like.
Yo, kicks. Don't ever say you don't volley ever again.
Exactly.
Don't ever say you don't volley ever again.
Come on, that's a volley. That's just your excuse to say shit, man. Get out of here.
Nah, but you be volleying, bro. Don't act like you don't be volleying.
All right, man. I'm just leave him in the air, son. I'm just leave it.
Yeah, man. Let him score. All right. let him score so it can be over with.
Got it.
Let's see, but at least they're doing something. People are going to be mad and beat up people wearing masks and not wearing masks, oddly, for the same reasons. LOL. Right, because I've read about horror studies of people stuck in limbo with corona for months. My son was eavesdropping sick. He said that sounds like, hey man, hey, listen, little man, I don't know what your name is, man, but you got to stay out of grown folks' business. You got to, bro. What you know about STDs?
That sounds like
how
STDs.
What do you know about that stuff anyway, man?
No.
Has he been through sex ed yet? Oh, damn it. Has he been through?
Well, his mom was pretty good on that, I'm sure.
I'm just saying. That mask is super uncomfortable. That mask is super uncomfortable. I take it off every chance I get. Right kicks. I don't know what Kick said, but right on kicks. Yeah, gloves are no good. Oh, okay. The gloves thing. I got a couple of fabric ones. Just to be cute. Word. Right. If you're still cross contaminating, there is no point. But that's it. Still have to wash hands and sanitize it. Stuff. I've been a sanitizer user and always held the train pole in the winter with my glove hand. Word. I'm not making fun. LOL. My aunt was so concerned about that. I had to help her out. LOL. Tea tree oil soap is the shiznit. He is nearly 15. He most certainly should know. I was just saying, like, if he was fucking like 4, 5, maybe even 6.
STDs.
Yeah, just screaming that out like, whoa. All right.
Yeah, Sick, you had a question.
Yeah, okay. So it was about the mall thing, man. What mall foods, man? What would be the best spot for y'all to eat in the mall, man?
I haven't been to the mall since before the quarantine, so I can't even answer, man. Not going
Taco
either.
spot for you. All right.
Going.
All right, so you mean like a specific store or a specific area?
Yeah, what was your go? What's your, like when y'all went to the mall, there was a food court, y'all was hungry. What was your favorite spot to go to?
Honestly, I always tend to gravitate. Go ahead, Biz.
The free sample spot, man, the Chinese joint, man. Whatever you like. Do you want them? Do you want them? I'm like, yeah, give me some of that. And you chew it. Like, nah, I don't like this one. Let me get the other one. Oh, this is the General
I was gonna go along those lines.
I'm in there.
Biz go to buy different shirts. Come across with one shirt. Yeah, that was good. Come across with another shirt.
Yep, I was gonna go along them lines.
That's a poor disguise. One shirt.
They don't give a fuck as long as they're giving out samples.
It's free. Like, word.
Panda Express. Oh, come on, yo.
Ew, Panda Express is gross.
You can count on it being clean though.
Yo, yeah. Cookie House. Cookie House. For sure. Soft pretzels too. Yeah.
My answer went along those lines of any place that serves like good chicken, or that I think serves good chicken, or just plain old tacos. Got one of those two.
I like the Caribbean spot too, man. They be having some good food.
We don't have a Caribbean spot over here, but we got Charlie's like Philly cheesesteaks, bro. Just delicious.
I do like Charlie's. I like the buffalo chicken cheesesteak or whatever.
There's a place I used to go on my lunch break, and it was like some Asian station type joint, and they served a thing called bao bao. It was good. It's like little dumplings.
I think I had that at a Dominican place. Is it Dominican?
Well, this one that I had was Asian type. They probably have certain types everywhere.
Okay, because I went to a spot like that, and it sounded good on paper, but when I got it, I was like, yo. The lady came back and said, because she had asked me before, like she brought it to me, like, are you sure? I was like, why are you asking me that? I was like, yeah. And she brought it to me. I took like 2 bites. And I started looking around. I was like, man, I ain't gonna be able to finish this, man. So I just kind of sat there drinking my soda, like watching the TV. And she came back and said, you okay? I was like, man, this is kind of nasty. And she was like, I got you. She brought me something that was a little bit more American safe. That shit was bomb.
Vietnamese. The Vietnamese has very good food. Like their soups are amazing.
Yeah. She said Melanie also said American Deli, but if the staff is white, I want no parts. Minorities only, please. You're gonna have to explain that one.
Right.
What, they don't put no salt, they don't put no seasoning.
You know what? That does play a factor, fam. That really does. I think it depends on the person, but if you know them, right? If you go to a store for maybe a couple months, you know who puts the seasoning on. You know who doesn't.
The unhealthier looking the staff, the better.
Yep.
That means more grease on the food.
Shit gonna be hitting.
Hey, the less polite they are, the more they know what they're doing.
Right? Because they know you're coming back.
Yup.
Shut up,
give
The less
them
polite they are,
like,
the more they
damn,
don't.
bro. Why you talking to me like that, man? I'm away from my plate,
The
though.
less. No, I want to rephrase that. The less polite they are, the more season they put on it because they just don't give a fuck.
Word. They're just.
Oh,
What you want?
yeah. Valid. I thought
Yo,
they were
man,
saying that they had
fuck
that much
this
confidence
place,
in their
man.
cooking.
Fuck this place, man. I'm gonna throw all this adobo on that motherfucker, bro.
The dude that give you the 5 nuggets instead of just the 4. Yup, that guy.
Yeah, that dude. You like, man, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. They ain't paying me much.
Nah, but I meant the experienced dude that's done being polite. Like he been there for years. He know what you gonna get. What you want? Bacon, egg, and cheese? Bet.
Yo, the usual, son.
Right.
Your usual.
Sometimes they be cordial. They be like, "Hey, papa." Nah, let me stop.
Hey, like I used to have this Chinese spot I used to go to, and the lady was so rude, but the food was good, and she knew it too. Like everything you asked for, it just annoyed her. Like you go in there, she's like, "What do you want? Chicken wing?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she already making it like I don't have a choice.
Yup.
Cause she know you, bruh.
Yup.
I wanted
You
a
order on
cheesesteak.
Yo,
But
you
I'll
order
take
on
What
the
if you
phone?
wanted a cheesesteak?
Yeah, I want the cheesesteak, but I'll take the wings. Cool. And then you'd be like,
What-
could I have like I said, and she just look at you crazy when so when you get the she's like, what do you want?
What if that was the call-in chicken, bro? What if that was like somebody was like called in for some chicken and she was just about to make it?
No, they get rid of it immediately. Like as soon as if somebody come in and ask for the same thing, it's gone.
Yup.
I'm just saying, man, trying to shoot some bail. I feel like shooting people some bail right now. Almost some. We'll get to the other folks in a minute.
They don't even let you thank them over the phone. Like, what you want? 1750 be there fuck. And then like hang up right there. So wait, how long?
they do hang up.
It's always 15 minutes, yo. Like we ordered Chinese food the other day, bro, and Liz was like, "How long they say?" I'm like, "They always say 15 minutes. It'd be a big ass fucking order. It'd be 15 minutes. It don't matter."
15 minutes.
Yep, 15 minutes.
Let me see. So Terry says, "I love banh mi. Banh mi are fantastic. So it's folk. Charlie's
What is banh mi?
Right.
Banh mi. I never heard of that.
You're going to Google that one.
I must have. Yeah, I probably seen it. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And they kept going to Charlie's.
It's like a knockoff Panda Express, but banh mi.
I think it's a type of food, bro.
It's a knockoff.
I don't think it's a name. I don't think it's a brand.
Lee Joe says, Charlie's is good too. Haven't had it in a while. Melanie says, laugh out loud, the best American deli is owned. Wait, did we get there? The best American deli is owned by Asians and cooks. And the cooks are Spanish. Anytime they don't look like that, I'm disappointed. Damn, like you want them you only want them in the kitchen? Shit. But I feel you, but
yeah. Well, she clarifies, anytime they don't look like that and I try it, I'm disappointed. Okay.
Right.
Banh mi is a sandwich. Oh, filled with what? What you got there? What's in a sandwich? We got the chain of Mexican places here, and the cooks were Chinese. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We was just speaking about like people who are bilingual, trilingual, quadlingual, lingual. You know what I mean?
I see it the other way around too. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yes,
something's broken in the
Mexican Chinese spot.
Yo.
It's like we can pass. Like, no, you cannot.
You can't help who you love, bro. You can't help who you love.
You cannot pass for that. Whatever it is you're trying to do.
Right. Do
not collect $200.
Yeah, but in corporations they can get away with it. Like my Chipotle servers do not have to be Mexican.
Sometimes I really don't care. That's why I barely go to Taco Bell. I know it ain't really like, south of the border type shit. But like if I do go to an ethnicity specific or ethnic specific food type spot, I'd rather them be the ethnic group that normally makes it.
True. I feel you on that.
Fuck around, have taco meat in your your fried rice. You be like, what the fuck? I did not want that, yo. Like,
yeah, if that Vietnamese spot around me doesn't have Vietnamese people in there cooking that shit, I don't think I'm gonna trust it, fam. It looked like a mom and pop too. I wouldn't trust it if they didn't have Vietnamese people.
Dang. All right. You can learn how to do just about anything on YouTube.
It's not that I wouldn't trust anybody else. It's just that, I trust them. I think that's what it comes down to. I trust them that made me that stuff.
You trust them for what though?
Well, for the food that I ate, they were Vietnamese, and I'm like, you guys know what you're doing. Obviously, it's your culture. I'm trusting you with this. I'm not gonna trust that guy across the street.
For the authentic taste, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Dami, we talking about like what your favorite food court spot is, or like what kind of food is it at the mall, whatever like that.
Dami ran to the pretzel spot.
Auntie Anne's is pretty dope. I like their little cinnamon buns, whatever like that.
Isn't it Auntie's Harp or something like that?
Okay. All right. So we getting what the banh mi sandwich is, man. It's the baguette with pickled veggies and meat. Even if you have an ethnic, well, they ain't got it. That's it. Just a baguette with pickled veggies and meat. All right. All right. It sounded like it was a lot. It sounded like it was a lot of stuff.
Right. A pickled carrot.
Hey, pickled carrots. Never had it. Might try it. Even if you haven't, the ethnic person of the type of the food make it doesn't mean it's good or authentic.
Exact mundos.
Yeah. But the more likely, like the percentages where it's likely to be more authentic is, it's high.
Look, man, I trust that anybody could dance salsa. But like, if it didn't come from a Cuban or something, if it didn't come from like them OG Cubans or something, it's probably less authentic.
That's only because they have experience. They've been doing it for a long time. But if anybody does it for a long time, it'll be identical.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm just saying they didn't grow up with it, fam. They just learned it in the textbook. It's natural. It's natural.
I wouldn't eat curry from somebody that's not Jamaican or like from where my wife is from.
You do know curry is like worldwide, right?
I know, but the style in which they make it is that. I know it's in India and places like that. But what I'm saying is I wouldn't eat it from anywhere else but those spots.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody makes it a bit different.
All curry matters, bro.
It's preference. Let's not go. Preference.
Isn't I prefer. Japan's big on curry too, I think.
Yeah.
Yo, like if I was really into kimchi, I'm not. But if I was really into kimchi, because that's just things. If I was really into kimchi, I smelled that shit the entire time I was in Korea. But if I was really into kimchi, I would get it from Korea. If anybody else had it, I wouldn't fuck with it.
Probably smell better.
You're right. It might. It might, but I won't ever know, and I won't ever try it.
All right.
Some people confuse authenticity because of how Americanized foods are. Yeah.
Nah, fam. Authenticity is like, it's like, I don't know. It's almost like for some reason I'm thinking of blunt, right? You know when you get a blunt and you put it in the paper and you roll it up. That whole ritual, that's the real way to do a blunt. You don't just throw it in the pipe and smoke it. That seems less authentic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It gotta come from the heart. It gotta come from the heart and soul, man. The heart and soul comes from the culture it comes from.
So now what you're trying to input is preparation of the food, since you're using the whole rolling up the blunt and everything like that, rather than just throwing it in the pan or throwing it in the pipe and just just straight sparking it and smoking it from there. You're saying the preparation of the food tells you that it's authentic. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Anybody could not know how to roll a traditional blunt, but then you got people who just throw it in a pipe, and you can't really just call that authentic, even though they did it right. You know what I'm saying? The authentic way is the cultured way, the way it came from the roots. Know what I mean? So, like, not to say that other cultures can't make a good Spanish rice or whatever, but if it comes from a Spanish person, it seems more authentic to me.
But wouldn't that just be another style based on what your analogy is?
Yeah, it would be. It would be definitely another style, but I would just always hold that one against that one up if it came from a person with that background, I guess.
Oh, true. I think true. I'm gonna bring that true.
Maybe. All right, I'm gonna try this one. Okay, so y'all know how some ethnic groups, some cultures, they steam their food or they cook their food in a certain type of wooden like container or like hay kind of container or something like that. Would you accept that? I mean, because if it is a specific type of container or um or whatever, like wood or hay or whatever they use to cook that food in, if they use some other type of um material, would that be authentic then?
Why would you be in the kitchen if you're not cooking it? So how do you even know that?
I'm just saying.
I
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't. But what? Okay, all right. So here's the thing. If you tasted it like straight from Japan, and then you come over here and you ate the same thing at a Japanese restaurant, and it tasted different because they use something else. They use something different. Would you still claim it's authentic?
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't. The reason why I wouldn't is because let's give an example that I just thought of like a minute ago. Let's say wine or champagne. Champagne is only champagne when it comes from France. That's the authentic way to make the champagne and to clarify whether it's champagne or sparkling wine. If it comes from anywhere else, it's sparkling wine. Even though they're both authentic champagnes, one just comes from another place.
Yeah, but what if the people from that place move somewhere else?
Then it's not champagne. If it was made in California, it's not authentic. If they made it in California, they wouldn't call it champagne. They would call it sparkling wine.
Is there a specific type of grape?
No, the difference is that it comes from France. If it didn't come from, if they call it champagne, that means it came from France. If it doesn't come from France, then it's sparkling wine.
Are French grapes different than American grapes?
I guess so.
Because that's only other than that, somebody's feet must be, the way it makes. I don't know.
I know that altitude plays a huge part in all that, but like, and my thing is like, if someone from France moves to California, starts their vineyard, and makes champagne, why would it magically be sparkling wine?
That's what I wonder. Like, I kind of don't get that either, but it's definitely authentic because it comes from a certain place in the world. That's like, why would you bring food from another culture if we could have it here in America?
Okay, so Lee says, yes, champagne grapes. They're different than the grapes that we use. I'm thinking Champagne region in France. Okay.
So if you bring those grapes to America, it's still not champagne.
No, it is. If you bring those grapes over here, if you fly them in, they're frozen, you fly them in, you go ahead and make champagne, they're still going to be considered champagne grapes because of the type of grape.
No, it's based off where it's based on location. It's not based on, well, it's probably based on the ingredients too, but they call it sparkling wine if it's from somewhere else.
Bro, what is our main dispute? The fact that if it tastes different, is it still authentic? Yeah, because nobody, like, a lot of people don't do things exactly the same.
No, not that it tastes different. That
I could have sworn that's what he started off with.
Yeah, that's what he started off with.
Yeah, but what I'm bringing it to is based off like how it's traditionally.
Well, I'm not disputing you anymore. I'm trying to figure out where we were at so I can answer the question.
So the champagne grapes have to be from that region. All right.
Gotcha. I didn't know that.
So
Fun fact. Thanks, Kicks.
Yeah, Kicks. Way to go, buddy.
We're eating Chinese food, like what Lee Joe said. I think we're eating Chinese food here, but is that really Chinese food? The Chinese people from China don't even eat Chinese food here. Can't just say that's authentic Chinese because it has a Chinese sign and Chinese people make it. Got to be from China, fam.
I don't know. I don't buy it because I know there's plenty of people that's come over here from other parts of the world. They make their traditional dishes authentic, and that don't mean that it's not authentic because they're not home no more.
I see what you're saying right there, Biz. I see what you're saying.
It's like as soon as I get on the plane, I forget how to do shit.
I want to say it's the material, and I want to say it's the ingredients. That's it.
What if there's a cow there and there's a cow here? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, okay. You're not just gonna just throw the cow on the thing, man. You're gonna season it the way it like. I'm thinking Indian curry is different from like Jamaican curry.
What? Say that one more time.
I'm thinking Indian curry is different from Jamaican curry.
Yeah, but you would need an Indian person to make Indian curry, and you would need a Jamaican person to make Jamaican curry, or somebody who was from there to make it in that way, no matter where they are. It's like if I draw something here and fly across the country, and I draw the same, and I draw it again, and if it looks slightly different, it's not because of where I'm at. It's because that's human error.
Nah, fam. If you drew that stick figure here,
shut up, bro.
It's an American stick figure. And when you do it in Japan, it's a Japanese stick figure, okay? It doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because when babies are born in America, it doesn't matter that their parents are not from this country. From this country. If they are born in America, they are American.
Chips ain't chips everywhere, fam. All right?
Yo, leave me alone.
Okay, can't judge a book by its cover sometimes when it comes to food because my BFF will fuck shit up, okay? Cooking all sorts of stuff from different places. They have to be from that region. Like we said, Chinese food is heavily Americanized. That's true. It depends on the area of the U.S. Okay, so we're talking about which hood you're at. Unless you go to an authentic Chinese restaurant, Chinatown, where you will not see the same menu at all. That is definitely true. In NYC, Chinese food at the hood spots is heavily Americanized, and they eat certain stuff that they don't always have on their menu. Hey, baby, my baby in the chat.
What up, Double L? What's good, Buddha?
What's good?
In California, I have found more authentic style stuff, probably that we'd find in Chinatown here, if anything, but not in the hood. Yeah.
Word.
All right, so authenticity doesn't matter. All right, cool. We just gonna agree to disagree.
Not if the food tastes good, I guess.
Because I see all sides to this. Yep. Oh, right, man. Yo, Will and Jada, bro.
Were we supposed to do that last week?
Yeah, but some new came up, man. Yo, you remember how Tori said something about sexual cleansing or something like that? And I said, yo, is that another term for fucking? Remember when I said that? When Jada says she was entangled with Alcina, Mr. August, does she mean that she was fucking him or that she was in a relationship with him?
She means involved, but she didn't want to say involved. So she was caught up, entangled. She was caught up in a situation. That's what she's saying.
Nah, that sounds like a relationship, fam.
No, they was
fucking, I
definitely.
like the wording though, but, like,
you know,
like how distasteful would it had been if she was straight up forward with it. You know what I mean?
Say what?
How distasteful would it made Jada sound if she was like, oh no, we was fucking.
I mean, people would not have liked what she said, but it's the truth. And I mean, you be forward with it all you want. You got to respect that she's telling the truth.
I think it was
Saying
more
some
than that,
bullshit
though.
like
They used to go to like
saying some
red
bullshit like
carpets and all that. There was
yeah,
more than
man.
just that.
There's pictures of them like using fucking Instagram filters and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
Like she was in her fucking 20s. So like yeah, no, they were in a relationship, bro. You can't just say I was entangled with him. No, you was in a relationship with him. It wasn't just fucking.
Well, she probably
just
never committed to him though. That's probably why she's using that word. Like I never like committed to being anything more than what we were. Like I didn't have a commitment to him. We spent a lot of time together. Blah 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 blah. We smashed all that good stuff and everything else. By his statement alone, that tells me that she never promised. Like she was never in a relationship with him because he act like he wanted more and she wouldn't give it to him. So that being said, you were never in a relationship, man. She never committed to you. She just hung out with you.
Yo, to say an entanglement means that it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah.
No, for her. Like if she, you know what I mean, if she was going look, if she was going to say she's going to speak for him, yeah, okay, but she's not speaking for him. She's speaking for herself.
It was complicated because of how he was behaving.
Nah, no, it's complicated.
You never been in a
situation it's complicated now.
It complicated because of how they were acting.
No, it's complicated now. She was still taking them pictures. She was still doing those pictures. She was like still being involved. I'll say involved. I don't know about entangled. She was still fucking with him. Period. It only became complicated when he started coming out with it, and like Will's face is being memed like the Jordan cry.
It was exactly like the Jordan.
That's the only time. That shit's about to take over. But that is what that shit means. That is what that shit means to me.
But it's because y'all nosy people want answers. That's why.
I mean, I don't know because she was saying that he was emotionally like desperate, bro. So it's like she was. You kind of get into position with people sometimes where you just like, oh man, I gotta let this thing ride out gracefully. I don't really want to be here for real, but let me ride this thing out gracefully. There are parts of this that I like, but I need to get the fuck out of here. And I think that's where she was out, which is why she's calling it entanglement. I think the word is funny. Of all words to use, entanglement is probably the furthest word that I will use. But I get why she didn't want to call it a relationship because to her, it was not that. It was friends with benefits, man. They weren't together. Now, is friends with benefits a relationship? Absolutely, but it's not the context in which we're trying to call it. It's not that kind of relationship. At least in her mind, that's what I'm getting. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from her.
All right.
Like the real battle is like the consensus of it, where entanglement. But what does that mean? It could mean this and that. They just want her to be straightforward, and there really isn't a straightforward answer when you're talking about something like that, in my opinion, because there's so many facets and things that Will probably did that she might have done, and
come on, no. See, here you go again, trying to shoot her some bail.
Yeah,
no,
the last episode, I was blaming her, like, what'd she do? And then after this interview, they kind of confirmed it because he said, I was never going to talk to you again. Well, why would you say that if you were wrong? Right? Well, why would I pull up on you and say, I was about to end this shit forever if I was wrong?
I mean, I don't know, man. To me, it's just distasteful. If she was to come out and say it plain Jane like that.
Bullshit, bro.
Stop it. And Will, I'm sure would not let her hang out to dry if he was doing some dirt too. I mean, like he really shouldn't give a fuck about his image. I mean, he's iconic right now, and Jada's like iconic as well. I'm still trying to figure out how they're a Hollywood power couple when only one of them are making movies. But if he was in the wrong, he would not say that he would have left her. He was ready to leave her ass because of what she was doing.
Well, she did kind of say it at the end where she was like, "Oh, you can't get me back." Remember, he's like, he want revenge. He's like, "I'm gonna get you back." He's like, "Oh," she was like, "Oh, you already got me back." Like, I don't even want to hear that. Yo, I love her attitude, man. Her Viper is crazy. I love that shit.
Yeah, Viper, you damn right. She done got August Alsina in her goddamn clutches, and she fucked him up like Erykah Badu does to all the motherfuckers that she fuck with.
He should have known better. He should have known to be emotionally hands off with her because she was married already to somebody more affluent, probably cooler. I don't know.
But here's the thing: they were separated, right? So he probably thought it was going to go somewhere.
Well,
not excusing it. When you're separated and everything like that, you're still fucking married. Doesn't excuse it.
All right, let's appease the chat a little bit.
I digress.
Yeah, hit the chat up.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Entanglement. Yeah. Were they? Probably speaking on the relationship part, or whether they were actually, doing something more than just fucking. The fact that August Alsina did this for an album release doesn't sit well with me. Well, didn't he put something out like a few years ago where he was saying that we've been doing what we've been doing, and then everybody came to the conclusion that the Smiths had an open relationship. So I don't think this was solely for an album release.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He should have dropped it first, and then
and then spoke about it,
and kept it really cryptic. Like just tweet like 3 words: "Jada hurt me." That shit would sold that album.
Yo, but then people would have connected that. You know how the internet is, man. They already have like at least 15 pictures together on red carpets and doing other shit. So everybody would have connected the dots like, oh, this nigga talking about this.
Exactly.
Chick, right?
Speculation sells. When you got people like wondering, it just causes more conversation. But when you like give all the details, all the deets and all that, people just like, oh, that's what happened? Well, I'm not even concerned to hear about it no more. I got it.
Man, now I feel bad for him. He was really hurt, dog.
You should have called me, bro.
Lee, he should have called you. Lee says, was he married or in any other relationship? Unless they divorced, don't mess with married people. No, he wasn't. He's a baby. So gross. Word. People out here don't care if you're married or not, and I don't know why you said that, Terry, but I'm gonna keep reading anyway, especially young ass people. Plus Jada is to blame. It's really not their place to care. They didn't take the vows. He getting mad at everybody else instead of Jada. He can go. Oh, well,
cancel culture. Nah, he thought
who says he's not mad at her?
Yeah, he tight.
Yeah, he was pretty tight. You can tell by the
Who said Will ain't mad at her?
That dude emotion right now.
Everybody was growing in a situation. You can't blame everybody else but himself. Okay, now you must be talking about August.
Yeah, August, yeah.
All right.
August is a dummy.
Jada need 3 vaginal rejuvenations due to dealing with the kidney crusher. What?
Jeez.
Melly.
You know a lot about him, man. I need to just fast forward. Let's get through this.
Mel, people think about her relationship with Kofi in Girls Trip and see the parallels. Okay. All right. So you're saying Girls Trip was a hint. All right. I see that. I can see that. We ain't talking about nothing going here.
I mean, do you think that the possible solution to that would have been if they would have made their divorce public and then she's messed with somebody and then, he came out and said something and then Will was still mad about it? Would that the only actual messy part about it was that they're still married. What if they was going through the divorce part?
No, you still wait, bro.
Well, they were separated, which is kind of the same thing.
Right. The only problem is that the marriage part, which they were basically separated.
You still wait, because then you get quote unquote entangled.
I just don't think that she cared about him like that. It was somebody to have fun with. That's all it was for her, I think. Because she said, what did she say? She said, quote, and I quote, all I wanted to do was feel good. I didn't want, like, that's it. Like, that's all I want to do. Like, there's so many ways to achieve it that don't involve me being committed to you.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the same
especially if it doesn't work for right now. If there's things that are preventing that from happening. Well, then there's things that are preventing that from happening. And for her, that was being married.
So can we chalk this up as August Alsina No, August Alsina. So can we chalk this up to being similar to Aisha Curry wanting more attention?
How? How's this relevant?
Not really. They ain't break up.
Nah, they didn't. But she was looking for something from somebody, from
No, she just
somewhere
wanted
else.
She was
gratification
looking for
from.
stimulation.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
wanted gratification. She wanted to feel beautiful outside of her relationship. That's it.
Yeah.
And Jada.
Jada
They
was
was
going
split
through
up.
problems with Will, so she had to fuck somebody else because they weren't fucking no more.
Yeah.
Her pussy didn't break
That's
as soon
this
as the separation
sentence.
started.
Right. It could have been the opposite where Will was all over her and she was like, no.
Why you want Will to simp so bad, bro?
Yo, stop putting this on Will, bro. I'm not letting you do this, man. Because I'm seeing it all. I don't like Will for much. You understand?
Look.
But I'm not about to let you do this, man. Every single time something happens where a man does something, all the women, all the internet just go in on the man. He dirty, he a bitch, he all that other shit. But then a woman does it, it's justified somehow, some way. Nah, we ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. I ain't about to let you do it. You go ahead and do it. I will counter every single time. Will did nothing as far as I know. I don't know why they were going through their little breakup or a little separation. That didn't come up. But she was doing some dirt. All right.
Look. All I'm saying.
She put that child in a fucking stroller and was like, "That's my man." Going out in public with him and everything else, doing all that stupid shit. And then as soon as it comes up, now her and Will have to have a fucking interview in public where Will is sitting there and he takes over the Jordan face.
Look. All I'm saying is that they're two responsible people of their stature and iconicness. This and they know what to do in certain situations. So this is what I'm saying. She didn't do it with no thought behind that motive, and Will probably wouldn't have done something like that with no motive. So there must have been a turning cog that's been turning that whole time that we didn't see, and then it happened, and then it somehow came to light, and now they got to explain it in entanglement form.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
Hold on, look at it, 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 look at it. All right, first of all, uh, August got sued for rupturing a girl's cervix. Okay, Tersh says she knows somebody. Tersh says she knows somebody who did that. I don't know how he could get sued, because she was okay with that position.
He probably was begging her to stop, and he was like, "Nah, you better take this, jam."
Yeah, on that point, I can see how she can go ahead and sue him. Right, waiting on a married person to leave their spouse is not a guarantee that they will. He wanted her to divorce Will. Aisha Curry has been with Steph since they were teenagers. I understand how she needs quote unquote attention.
Yeah, I feel her.
Mm.
Yeah, so if they were actually in an open relationship, like everybody wanted the rumor to be had, yeah, she wouldn't need August Alsina to be entangled with. I'm gonna just use her word, and I know what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah, because entangled means in a relationship, pillow talk, saying, "Yeah, I'll do it," and then fuck around and don't do it. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but think about how irresponsibly people were in the same situation, and the situation was much worse. Like they knew, they were cognizant on both sides of what they were doing. That's what I think.
Yo, did y'all hear the little remix song?
Nah.
The entanglement remix song?
Nah.
Yo, I sent it in the chat, yo. I sent it in Twitter chat.
It's pretty funny.
Yo, I want you to play it, bro.
I mean, I'll try, man. I don't know if it's just gonna play the audio, man. I'll give it a shot, man. Because you know that.
All right, we gonna see. Let's see, man. I want people to hear this. Entanglement remix song.
Nah,
yo, I sent it in. I sent it in the chat, yo. I sent it in
that
Twitter
is
chat.
some stuff, man.
She tried to be Ti.
Oh man, he in the news too, man. He got beef with 50 Cent.
Yeah, well, I ain't worried about that. She trying to be T.I. with that bullshit. Drop the link. God damn it. I don't drop links like that. Hold on.
Yeah, that might be better. Just drop them the link so they can listen to it. I'm working on it.
All right. I'll drop the link. Hold on.
Massage.
It's like people could pull out the simplest things and make it into a phenomenon.
You
man.
and I
people are
decided
funny.
we were going to take our
like
space.
They were waiting for it, right? It's like,
yeah, that's the word.
Yo, hit that like button.
I mean, if I want a relationship for nobody, I ain't gonna say I was just because it looked like that to everybody else. So, F it. I'm saying what it is to me.
Right.
You and I.
It's like being so invested in the story is kind of weird, but I guess it comes with the territory if you entangled with somebody. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been entangled with somebody, Kicks?
You said what?
Have you ever been entangled with someone?
You know what? In this context, I'm not sure, bro. I'm not for sure. This could mean so many things, bro. I'm not gonna assume that I did.
Never been with somebody where it was complicated, where y'all were together but y'all weren't, and it was pillow talk, and then all of a sudden just like dead it, and the person was upset, because that is included in entanglement.
I mean, there was the not the latter half of that, but yeah, I knew where it was complicated at one point. Yeah.
Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay, properties.
Yeah, shit, man.
All right, I got it. AUX.
Cause I'm just hot. Everybody looking at Will. Everybody looking at Will like he fucked up.
Nah, what it is that I think I'm looking at them both because I feel like they're both responsible human beings, and they handled this in a responsible way, kind of.
They didn't want to get it out the way, bro. That's all it was, man.
They should have jumped out. They should have jumped out in front of it then.
Nah, they were doing a Jay-Z tactic. I ain't giving that no attention until I have to.
I hope everybody can hear that. Yeah, the piano in the background.
I fucked it up, bro. I'm sorry, man. I gotta get y'all the video, man. I need the whole thing.
Yeah, you
man.
gotta get a video, bro. You gotta get a video.
Shit, kind of fire, man.
I was waiting for the video to show up.
Oh, why can't y'all hear it?
Oh, hey.
They see the video though, I think.
I got y'all, fam. I'm almost home free, man. I got to get this. I had an update, man. I had an update. I'm working on it.
Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement.
That's not it either. I'm gonna get y'all, man. Just give me a second, man. I'm gonna get y'all right, man. I'm gonna get y'all right.
Yo, the piano melody in the background.
Yo, the funny.
I got you. Here we go. We're popping. We about to be popping. What's good, Buddha?
Decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. 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 An entanglement with August.
Yo, Big Glover going off.
An entanglement with August. An entanglement with August. August.
Hey.
That's me right there, bro.
With August.
Go Wayman.
An entanglement.
An entanglement with
With
August.
August.
I got into an entanglement with August.
An entanglement.
With
Entanglement.
August. With
With
August.
August.
An entanglement with August.
Go ahead, white boy.
That's me right there, bro. That's me.
August. With August.
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 Entanglement with August. An entanglement with
Virgo.
August. An entanglement.
Hey.
Entanglement. An entanglement with
Suspended.
August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement.
Y'all still can't hear
Even
it?
Beyonce in it. Even Beyonce in it.
An entanglement with August.
Man. Yeah, I think that's a.
Oh well.
Well, they
I
heard
tried
the
to
sound.
give,
At
I
least.
tried to give it to y'all, man. I thought I had it working. I had some lights on the output, but if y'all didn't get it, man, y'all just need to go ahead and catch up with it next time, man. Shit,
Yo, man, I got the link. I got the link in the in the chat, man. Check it out, yo. Even Beyonce getting in on it.
Entanglement
Yes, sir.
with August.
Entanglement with August. Entanglement with
August.
August. Entanglement with August. Entanglement.
Oh, we might gonna hear some sounds that sound like that in the future, man.
That's still ain't
Oh man.
that still ain't better than Cardi B joint and Thanksgiving, man. Ain't shit beating Thanksgiving, man. Ain't nothing beating this.
Oh, hams, yams.
Ain't nothing beating that, bro. Nothing.
I don't know, man. This might be top 3, bro. This might be
there's
top
only
3.
three I'm considering.
This might be top 3 out of all of them. This might be top 3, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it third, but like, nah, ain't nothing beating the Cardi B jump.
The R. Kelly one was hilarious.
Huh?
The R. Kelly one was pretty funny, man.
Yeah, it's R. Kelly. Okay, so it's Thanksgiving joint, R. Kelly, and then
the one with the window. What about the one in the? What about the one in the window? What about the one in the window? I forgot the exact words, but you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you about to lose your job for nothing. All right. Let me recalibrate, man. Let me recalibrate, man.
Yo, look, see, Melanie was like, "Have y'all heard about you about to lose your job
for nothing?" I don't know, man. Thanksgiving joint has a big place in my heart because I just love it, bro. I just love the creativity.
Tomato beans.
It sounds so soulful, bro.
Damn, what's the originator one? Like the dude with the red bandana, and he was like,
oh,
somebody snuck in through the window.
Yeah, that one wasn't that fire to me.
That was like one of the first ones, though.
Is it
top 5?
Your wife? Hide
your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide
your
wife.
Oh, yo, that shit was dope too.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
It wasn't top 3 though. It wasn't even contested in my opinion.
It did get better.
Top 5. See, look, I haven't heard the whole you about to lose your job thing, but my top 5, or at least top 4 right now that I can think of, Thanksgiving, the coronavirus, and
that shit was fire. Coronavirus was fire.
And hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh no! I got another one. And Dame, like this dude who like reviews food, when he was reviewing Five Guys burgers. That shit for me is that's top 5, bro.
I ain't never heard that one, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think I heard that one.
Oh, ain't nobody got time for that. Yo, all right. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. That shit fire. That shit so fire.
Calm down.
Bro. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
And you know what? It does come. It does come with context though. The context of that one was pretty damn funny.
And it was that March beat like.
You made a Thriller video to coronavirus,
bro.
Yo, you gotta send that.
Was fire.
Word, I want to see.
That shit great. Oh man, I gotta play that. Sorry, I got you.
You gonna play it?
I got you. Might get flagged. I don't know. Might get flagged. I don't know yet.
Damn, if somebody owns that and copywritten it, that's crazy. They're like, nope, getting money out of this. Won't put it past them.
This shit got 18 million views.
Yeah, it was one of the OGs. It was.
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Cold pop. And I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
It's a fire.
Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. 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 Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold.
I'm sweating, though. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating. Cold pop. I'm sweating. I'll be back.
He went to go put water on his face, man. He'll be back momentarily, guys.
Yeah, yo, man, click that link. This is what I was talking about. This dude, he reviews the dude actually reviews food in his car, and he actually got a chance to get to Food Network and like judge some kid's bakery or some shit.
Oh, that sounds so familiar, man.
Yeah. Yo, click that link. When Biz come back, yo, I'm gonna have him click that link. That shit fire too. For me, anyway. Biz be going nuts for this shit.
He in rare form right now, man.
Yeah, rare form, bro. He's like, I'm sweating. Hold on.
Oh man. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Bro.
Yo, Biz, click that. Yo, Biz, click that link that I put in the chat, man.
He said, hold on. Oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
Oh, man. See, it's that context, man. The context.
Get closer.
What the hell? How did I do that? Did y'all see that?
No.
The whole live chat just turned into YouTube. Okay.
Oh wow.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Okay. New.
Look, Bad Intruder song right now. Next.
Oh, they didn't fuck up the whole algorithm, man. Now my recommendations gonna be fucked up for like 3 weeks now.
Yup.
Great, skip that. Now we play.
Oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my goodness, they're going ham. Oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my goodness,
they go to ham.
They going ham.
The fries, they blend so perfectly. The cheese up in here is going ham. Damn, damn, damn. I wish you could smell what I'm smelling.
I remember that part.
You
for
bite
sure.
the fry, the fry bites back, my man. Damn, damn. Sit down. Let's do this. Damn, damn.
The way he puts the food in the camera lens, like.
You better go and get you a cheeseburger. See how you looking at the disc screen. Oh yeah, he got one of the best beards in YouTube food entertainment. I don't know how many other people. I don't know how many other people got a beard in YouTube food, but yeah,
Hey, that's my dude, man. He honest to truth. The way he put.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
Damn. I like this dude, man.
You better get you a cheeseburger.
When they hit that auto tune on "Damn," bro, that's when I was like, "Yup, I see where this is going." At first, I was a little worried. I was like, "I don't know if I like this," but when they hit that "Damn," I was like, "Yo, that's amazing." I love that, man. I love that.
I'll hear it offline. I can't. We can't just keep playing other people's shit.
Right.
Yeah.
YouTube algorithm is trash, and they will delete us. Okay, but I'll listen to it later.
Definitely the video.
They'll make adjustments.
Yeah, they will definitely make adjustments. Yo, did you show up for the sex positions of the week?
Oh yeah, she said she was gonna watch it and spectate.
Yeah, she didn't even show up.
She probably thought it was another day.
No, it was right then. Maybe I should send her the maybe I should send her the link next time. Show your roommates.
Yep.
Get them on.
We be having a grand old time. You gotta let them know.
Yeah. Shit. All right. So this is probably a bad. What about Gilly the Kid? Biz? I ain't got no transition for that.
Damn. Okay. So Gilly, right? So Gilly the Kid, if y'all don't know him, y'all should get to know him. He's pretty funny. I do enjoy Gilly the Kid's content and his character overall, man. Like this, who he is. He's unique as shit, bro. But anyway, 4 years ago, I know it's a long time. Why we criticizing something that he said 4 years ago? All right, I'm about to tell you what he said first. So he, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember verbatim. Actually, I could play it. Nah, I'm just gonna say it. So basically, he was saying that he don't want to hear shit about Black Lives Matter until Black Lives Matters to us. All lives matter. That's he don't care if you're green, purple, blue, white, black, yellow, Portuguese, all them colors, right? I don't know Portuguese is a color. I just threw it in there for continuity. So yeah, so he was saying he basically had that thought process. Fast forward 4 years. I wish I had a fast forward sound, so I'm just gonna make one up. Today, we are being confronted by a guy who's saying, "Oh, y'all want to bring up old stuff to attack me? Well, I don't feel that way no more. You know what I mean? I go ahead and I give turkeys to Philly. 400 or 500 turkeys every Thanksgiving. I give money to the school system, but my stance hasn't really changed." I'm paraphrasing, but let's say he did say those exact words. How can you change your position and then right after that segue say that your stance hasn't changed, right? So his stance hasn't changed because he still feels like we should expect nobody else to matter until we matter to ourselves. And my whole thing, this is start off the conversation. I think that's stupid. Like he cited like some things that happened to him. He got shot 3 times, his stomach, hand, and foot. Don't ask me who shot him. Obviously, we're blind, and we thank God for that. But he said that the person that shot him was black. Everybody who died around him was at the hands of a black person. Blah 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 blah. And that's why he says that we need to matter to ourselves. And the reason why I think that's bullshit, because you should expect criminals to do criminal activity. And the only criminal activity that's going to happen around you mostly in company of black people is
going to be black people.
It's going to be by black people. The likelihood of you getting shot by a white person in a black community is severely low. You know what I mean? But let you move to a certain white community, you might wind up missing. So what you're saying, Gilly, sounds stupid in that respect. And I'm going to let y'all go ahead, man.
All right, so this nigga thought he was in Uno and he threw a double reverse and thought it was his turn again. Yeah, no, Black Lives Matter, right? people need to understand this. Black Lives Matter is not about black on black crime. So when people bring up what about black on black crime and things like that, just like Gilly did, essentially, it means absolutely nothing because Black Lives Matter is only attacking police brutality. Let me say that again for the silly motherfuckers who just so happen to stay here for this part and don't understand something. Black Lives Matter only addresses police brutality. There are other organizations, there are other activist groups that will tend to or try to fight community crime, black on black crime, whichever one you want to call it, since you want to throw race into it or anything like that. Black Lives Matter does not tend to community crime. All right, let's get that out of the way. Now, is he right that we should do something about our own crime? Sure. I mean, who shouldn't? You know what I'm saying? But that's like somebody saying, yo, man, I broke my back. And you're like, man, fuck your back, man. I stubbed my toe. It doesn't fit. You cannot try to redirect the conversation towards something else when it is imperative that the people who we have granted the power to police us start to abuse us. They already heavily police our communities. Why? Because in their minds or systematically, I don't know whichever one y'all want to go ahead and go with, Black people are inherently dangerous. And this is in their minds. Black people are inherently violent, inherently prone to crime, and everything's of that nature. There is no reason why we should make up a majority of crime. There's no reason why we should get even more sentencing years than a white person doing for the same, like would do for the same crime. There is no reason why these things should happen. So that is what Black Lives Matter is actually fighting for. Gilly the Kid is not wrong in the sense of we should go ahead and handle our own selves. That is true. But it is unarmed men mostly and women who are being killed here, being abused. So that is what Black Lives Matter is going for. Gilly the Kid is right on that aspect. But when you start saying all lives matter, it is a disrespect. It is a slap in the face. And people should know that by now. And that's all I got to say.
And when it comes to people bringing things like buried in the past, not to say that not necessarily is still just as credible, because you should always be speaking from, where you stand on. But there are circumstances that do change, and years now wasn't years before. So I kind of hate when people bring up the past or whatever, like when it's very far back, because sometimes you could be a completely different person, like be a completely different person from this decade. But the fact that, like, he kind of shares the same sentiment as these words because of the circumstances that did change, definitely true. We need to stand on how all lives matter, but at the same damn time, it is very significant to be sure that one is being discriminated against the other. And I guess that's like where the crux is now today, even though it was the same thing back then, but these words mean a lot more now. So it's like, yeah, true, for sure. We should be handling it, ourselves, but at the same damn time, we just got to be more responsible with everything that's going on. And yeah, I was pretty general, not really specific, but I just hate commenting on statements made like 16 years ago and shit. That's an exaggeration. 4 years ago in this regard.
Well, I'm not really. It's not really about what was said 4 years ago. More or less, how your mind hasn't changed over that time. Because in the middle of your statement today, not that it was literally today, it was in very recent memory within the last week. Yeah. Through your rhetoric, it sounds like your mind hasn't changed at all. Yeah, you said that. You fuck with Black Lives Matter, you're on the front line, and you're doing the work, which is good. I'm glad you're involved, but really deep down, you still feel like we're fucked up. You can't expect good things from bad people. So if there's people out here shooting, they're bad people. That's what criminals do. They crim.
Is that what we're going? All right, biz words.
Okay. Right.
Bizpedia. So yeah, if criminals are going to crim, bro, like you just need to understand that. But when somebody who's supposed to uphold the law or be quote unquote a superhero for the community, a good guy, and they do something foul, that's where the outrage comes from. How do you not understand that? I don't guess, and that's and pitting that against fighting the good people doing evil. It's wild to me that that's even like a counter to that statement, to what we're trying to fight. We should be able to go near police officers, get pulled over, do fucked up shit that's not so bad, and not worry about losing our lives. That's what this is about, bro. That's what this is about.
Yeah. Yep.
So you believe that back then, and you believe it now. That's a problem.
Yeah. It just seems like people are looking in many different directions when it comes to that topic, and it's like you try to find the source of it, and this ain't the source of it. Well, not to say that this movement is not technically not the source, but it seems like everybody's looking in many different directions, and it's like the hood is not the reason why people are killing it. It's not just because we live here, it's because of the circumstances of, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say about that.
Yeah, it's all systematic, bro.
Yeah.
It's all systematic, man. When you yo, when the 1,200 measly ass dollars came out of the fucking government, guess what? Poverty went down. You not necessarily give money to people, but you give people an opportunity to do well for themselves, i.e. there's going to be money, jobs, and everything like that. Crime will be less. You take away a means to an end, crime will be more. It is simple as that. Those who are in power know what the fuck they're doing. Those who are ignorant of that power and ignorant of that shit, I wish y'all would go ahead and get a fucking brain and understand that the more opportunities people are given, the less likely they are to do crime. And this is not just with black people. This is everywhere. A means to an end. You start cutting out resources from people, they will do fucked up shit. It is that simple. And you people who are listening, if you're listening, if you ever fucking get to this, I'm gonna keep saying this. Y'all have to understand, y'all are in this shit too. You poor just like you poor just like everybody else. You live in paycheck to paycheck just like everybody else. Your skin tone don't mean a fucking thing. You're just a fucking number, you dumbass. So if you sitting there and thinking that you are better because of your skin tone, you are stupid. You're just as broke. You're still living in a trailer home. You still living paycheck to paycheck. You still don't know where the fuck your bills are coming in. You still don't know how the hell you're going to get to a fucking emergency room without getting your home taken away from you. Yeah. You have to understand something. And anybody else who is making this argument that all lives fucking matter and Black Lives Matter should worry about everything else because you're still too stupid to understand that they attack one thing, as does other committees, other activist groups do. You have to understand you in this shit too. So you might as well wise the fuck up and understand that equality is better to getting everybody a chance at life. Everybody. All right, I'm off it.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that? Do y'all think he said that so he wouldn't lose out on any money or endorsements? No, I don't think he did that. He's very edgy and he really don't care about what people think. In a way, I kind of wish it was that, because then it was like, all right, he don't really feel that way. He just saying it because he feel like he gonna lose something. But I think that he really feels this way. So, but I am kind of glad he's standing on his own merit. You know what I mean? He can't be bought, which is good. But it's two sides to that.
I think a person selling their soul for the sake of money ain't worth a damn anyway. So no, he's not anyway. So it's cool.
Yeah, he always been himself, and it happens to a lot of people. It's not uncommon to be, ignorant to certain things. I'm definitely ignorant when it comes to a lot of things, but I try to keep myself civil. But some people who make statements got to defend themselves and things like that. So
no, I mean, he not. Believe me, me saying this is not a part of cancel culture. I'm not ready to cancel him. Like, I enjoy his content, man. And I've always liked him, like, just for being him. And like, have you ever seen him have you ever seen him interact with his mom?
Hilarious.
Yo, his mom is hilarious. Like them together, crying. You crying the whole time, bro. They're hilarious. Like I love him, what he stands for. But this particular issue, I didn't expect that from him, and I just wanted to speak on it, just because it like, hey man, like I didn't think that would come from that place. So I was left a little confused, and I kind of just wanted to see what y'all would think.
Yeah. He's funny nonetheless. That dude is hilarious. Like I put him up there, not to change the person, but Bosco, that dude is hilarious.
I don't like Bosco's content.
I like both of them, man. The thing that get me about Gilly, like when he has that serious face when somebody says something stupid and you just see his eyes like,
yes. He turned into SpongeBob, dehydrated.
Right. And that Bosco dude just doesn't stop.
He like Kimbo Slice.
Keeps saying like things. He kind of do.
But no, thing, man. That's all it was, man. I don't want to seem like it's some cancel culture shit, man. It's like if you say something, I have the right to speak on it. Like, that's what opinions are. You can't say your opinion and be like, everybody should be quiet after I finish. No, fuck you. Like, hell no.
Yeah, oh man, I am a big proponent. I told you that shit like one of the first days when I met you, bro. You was like, yo, let me be me. I was like, you could be you, but expect to be criticized afterwards. And,
it was during the video. I was telling you, like, you can keep your opinions to your fucking self. I don't need to hear that shit.
Yeah, I know you were.
If you want to go sound off somewhere about me, well, that's cool. Like, whatever. But like, I already know about me, bro. What are you saying it for? It's only me and you here. Like, I think I don't know. I act silly sometimes. I get it. Shut up.
No, we was in a video.
No, you said it probably one time too when we were playing Battlefield. Like, oh, come on, man. Like, shut up with that already.
But it's a true statement. You're free to speak, but you're not free of consequences, man. That's the thing, man. And so another thing, man, since we're on it, cancel culture, sometimes it is well deserving. Some people do not deserve money. Okay. So when people do actually start to try to cancel somebody, try to look at the content and what they got canceled on and judge from there. Don't just dismiss it because people do that too. And all that other shit. But since we're on it, the NBA, right? The NBA is coming back. A lot of people said that that this would take away from what the objective is. I believe it would. And I was wondering what you guys thought on that. And I had another question, but I'll let y'all answer that.
You didn't ask us a question.
What do you think? Do you think that the NBA coming back would take away from activism that's happening right now?
I don't think so, man. It's like, at the same time, it's not like they were shit. Because there isn't that objective is unanimous, like across all platforms. Like there should be no place that doesn't consider what's going on now. But at the same time, these guys are people who want to, make money, get paid, and things like that. Shit, that's the wrong way to go at it. But my thoughts on the whole bubble thing is, I think it's good for them to innovate and do something different. That's kind of where I'm trying to get at. It's like, hey, you get to have this opportunity to change it up. Don't have the same old standard that you had it on. You get to do different things this time around. Go ahead and do that different.
I think it's dumb. I think like the sports media is just desperate for something to talk about, and this is to help that part of the economy structure. Bring the views back up, make them paychecks worth it again. And then you got all these people who should have a lot of money saved up, ready to get back to the money because they have these very lavish lifestyles they got to pay for. Like this is all just to get back to their bread, bro. Like that, and it's not about entertaining us at all because some of them are willing to do this in front of no crowd at all. At one point, they were entertaining not having any fan base at the arena. They just need to come up with media content to get to us to keep the to keep the cycle, because viewership for SportsCenter has tanked. No one's watching that shit no more. Y'all talking about the same things over and over again. We're over it.
Yep.
So I think that is bullshit. I think it can be a distraction that we don't need. Like, who cares who's gonna win the championship this year? Like, you really like the break has put a lot of people in perspective about what sports really is. And at this point, if you're not used to not having it, you got an issue, you got a problem. But those who are used to not having it, they realize like it didn't really count for nothing. It's not really important to me. Like,
that's true.
It's not serving in any way.
That's true. And like what I was kind of getting at, it's kind of like they could, because now there's a big microscope on everything that we're consuming. So if they're not doing something properly, I don't think people are not gonna have a problem in saying and interjecting themselves. So they literally have to. Yeah, it is to get money. It is to get in the pockets of people. But that's pretty much everything right now. And if you're gonna promote something, a lot of people listen to that type of entertainment. Promote what's right, and if you could, I mean, they can actually promote what's right. People look at sports. People listen to sports. I think there was a bunch of people that was like, "Oh, the NBA closed down. This shit's serious." And I bet you, if they was to say something else, they would probably be like, "This shit's serious." They could easily change things.
You could tell it's not about the sport per se, because like people like are constantly coming up positive, and they're like, "Well, fuck them then, and we're gonna go ahead anyway." Like,
yeah, we're gonna keep going. Yep,
that's true.
So
they said they're
Russell
gonna put them in
Westbrook.
14. Yeah,
right.
Russell Westbrook just got it, bro, and he's a vital part to the team.
Yeah, he's
a vital part to the team.
He's a franchise leader. So it's like,
yep.
When are you gonna wait? When is the red flag gonna be big enough that you should probably calm down? If you're not worried about fans getting over the fact that the NBA exists and your future pockets, because once we get used to not seeing something, they don't worry about it no more. After a while,
right?
You get used to it as is.
I think it would. I think it would stop when LeBron James gets it.
Yeah,
if he doesn't have it already.
If he's not asymptomatic already. Yeah.
Yep. Because and I'm speaking on the movement. I'm speaking on the movement because, as you know, as many of y'all may have heard out there, that they are willing to let people put phrases on the back of their jerseys, right? And Mr. More Than an Athlete doesn't want to put a name on the back of a jersey. Put at the very least that part on the back of a jersey. Mr. LeBron James. Well, now I'm wondering why.
Well, he already is a huge advocate for a lot of these things in his own way, his own personal life. I mean, he is a brand, number one, and then number two, like everybody else needs to show their affiliation to this thing, because we know LeBron is concerned and he's in the mix. He don't have nothing to prove by putting no phrase on his back, in my opinion. And it's not no caping. It is what it is. Like a lot of these other NBA players who has all this verbiage on their back going into this, we never see them do anything. So this is the least they could do.
In
my opinion.
I know what you mean.
We don't ever hear you say or do nothing in reference to modern day issues. So they open up that you can put something on the back of your jersey. Well, I guess you would do that to show favor to your fan base or trying to build one. LeBron, like we know what LeBron stands on that.
Yeah, and it's like if he were to put something, then it's not to say it is, but it's automatically an agenda. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. LeBron again, running his mouth.
Look at LeBron putting something in the back of his jersey.
He's so important to the NBA, okay, so you go put something on the back of his jersey. Like, you can't win for losing.
Here's my way of thinking. My way of thinking is, if it don't make LeBron money, he ain't gonna stand up for it. Now, what I mean by that is, we already talked about the China thing. That's past, right? You know, humanity rights and all that other stuff. LeBron didn't step up. He actually talked about talk trash about somebody who actually did step up and all that other stuff, but that's the past. Him wanting to play. You just said LeBron should. Well, people like LeBron should have enough money to be cool. Monetarily, it benefits him. Let's see. When Kyrie said, "Yo, man, this is going to be a distraction from what's going on right now," I believe so. LeBron didn't say anything. He still wants to play. They didn't even have it. Even he's a brand, right? He made more than an athlete, a brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't he put that on the back of his jersey?
Because his name
If
goes on the back.
if he's Mr. Activism, if he's Mr. Activism, like everybody is saying that he is, every little thing he does should be, towards that. Am I
Because
right or wrong?
he already embodies these principles, so his name is attributing to that.
Yeah, you don't have to see a name or his name to correlate to him being, busy. He's been, I guess, doing his part. He built the school, donated to tons of charities. Everybody know him as that already, which is better than anything he could put.
Yo, everybody donates. Anybody who got money donates to charity. It's a tax write-off.
So
I mean, he
just gonna throw that.
he built
just
the
gonna
school.
throw that away. Like, oh well.
Oh right.
Nah,
charity don't matter.
The school thing is fine. I mean, you say what you want. Everybody in these companies, go ahead and donate. Everybody in these big ass companies, any public figure who has money actually donates.
Get the chat some love.
But their business practices are still shitty.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah, the school thing is awesome. I'm not taking that away from them. Let's see. I never thought I would be able to relate to the job of an NBA player. They making me, a teacher, go back to school in person when the cases of coronavirus have not stopped or gone down. Yeah, them trying to bring teachers back and the school back is a dumb fucking thing too. They want to try to normalize the coronavirus and put in our everyday lives and things like that. So yeah, sis, they definitely trying to normalize everything. Let's see. They're like, a few kids will die. Like, what? Did they really say that? Like, why say that? Suri says they're giving parents an option here to send their children back, but our cases slowed a long time ago, right? And they don't give a fuck about a teacher dying. We're taken out of the conversation completely. Terry, where are you located? Yeah, she's in New York. Lee says, I think there will be an option online or in person, but they are debating whether or not to make masks mandatory in schools when they reopen. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're offering blended or remote learning, and with various models and individual schools can choose to adopt based on what they have going on. Yeah, the schools are a different subject, man. I don't think anybody honestly should be opening back up because this shit ain't gone yet. It ain't even close to being gone. It is actually starting to spike again as people keep going out, interacting as if everything is normal when it's not. And it's not just about the kids, even though that is an important part, man. It's the elderly people that they live with, because some kids actually live with grandparents. Some of their parents are actually with preconditions and a whole slew of other things, man, that can occur with this coronavirus. So it is a poor decision, in my opinion. And once this stuff is done, man, I elect everybody to go ahead and get your current government official out of the fucking office. Get them all the fuck out. They don't deserve to be here. They failed us miserably.
Yep. Yeah, we definitely due for some changes, man. Now's the time if before wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah. school. Parents can opt to have their kids home full time for any reason. Yeah. Well, for the safety of my children and my wife and everybody in this household, Riri is not going back.
Yeah, like if you had the option to go outside and go to school and stay home, I would definitely want to stay home. You know what I mean? Like not until I know for sure that we could actually walk outside normally and go to the store without all the plastic being around and and all that mass business. Like, nah, it's not worth it.
Right.
Let's see. Melanie says, the plan, half the kids come to school on MNW, Mondays and Wednesdays, and others come on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Friday, it's distance learning for the students. The teachers must report in person to the building on Fridays. Damn, so they have two. Yeah, I heard of that before. They have two different groups on certain days, and then the teachers have to go in and teach them while switching out. While switching to classrooms instead of the students traveling from class to class. Like, I heard of that trying to be implemented. Lijo says, yeah, that's a big change. That's a big change. Lijo says that's the thing. People forget that it's not just about an individual. It's about those close to you. Those close to you too, be it family or friends. Someone can be more at risk whether you know they're sickly or not. Terry says my kids hate remote remote learning. They don't want to be at home every day. Yeah, I agree. But it's not about, not to say it's not about what they think, but it's about what's safe for everybody.
Nah, it's not about what they think, man. They need to stay their ass home. Everybody needs to stay their ass home so that we can go ahead and get rid of this shit, bro. Get to some form of normalcy, bro. That is the important part. Get to some form of normalcy.
Yeah.
We're also
it's almost like
we're also assuming that scientists and stuff like that are on their way to a sustainable vaccine that we can give everybody. Like, we don't know where they are with that, how long that's really going to take, if they're even within a few 6, 8, a year, 2 year. You know what I mean? We don't know how long we are from a vaccine. So the opposite side of the argument is like, how long do we stay caged? Or, you know what I mean? Like
right.
And that's where the other side is coming from with that. Now, I don't necessarily believe it, but I think I could start to agree with that as time goes on. Maybe after a year or two, I'm like, yo, it is what it is. It's something we got to deal with, and people are going to perish. It's sad, but at the same time, we got to live. If you're not living, are you living? So what's the point of being alive?
Yeah, if you ain't doing what you specifically sought out to do, or like you can't do it.
Yeah, if you're not doing nothing with your breath that you want to do, then what are you breathing for?
Yeah. Oh man. So nobody likes remote teachers. I hate it more. I hated remote with elementary schoolers. Melanie says. So he says, "Yikes! Elementary school's a lot. I wouldn't be able to handle this if mine were in elementary." Lijo says, "Yeah, I can see how that would be hard with younger kids." Tori then says, "There's 400,000 responses to the parent survey here." Let's see. And they settle on blended or remote, so it's very telling what people want. Yeah. Like, I think I saw something of them giving, I don't know if it's scholarships or something like that, but they're giving money to people to like come back to school and attend classes again and stuff like that. So they're incentivizing people try and things like that.
And that concludes another episode of Kickin' BizZness. Oh man.
Yo.
It's been nice having y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next episode, man. Oh, y'all back. Okay.
Yeah, no, I had to like was doing something with the girls. Yeah, Mel, Terry, anybody else who's out there that's teaching everything like that, man, just wish y'all to be safe. Take care of yourselves. I know y'all like it's a means to an end for y'all to actually work and get paid for this stuff, because they're gonna start doing some silly shit here in a minute where they start evicting people who haven't paid their rent, mortgage, whatever you call it, because of this pandemic. So I wish you guys well and everything like in that aspect. And Mel, I love you. You know that.
Yeah, y'all need some hazard pay too. Y'all need this NBA money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real heroes right now.
Y'all been needed hazard pay, bro. Oh my God, kids. I mean, I love kids, but they carry some of the nastiest diseases.
Well, ain't nothing we never carried before.
Yeah, right.
Right. I used to do backflips.
Corona's the straw that broke the camel's back, but they've been carrying stuff that had no effect on them, but plenty effect on teachers with pre-existing conditions. Anyway,
used to do elbow drops on nasty ass mattresses. Ew, what was I doing?
Bro, we used to try to practice backflips on the back in the backyard on a dirty ass mattress we found in a damn dumpster, bro.
Right. This would be a perfect trampoline.
Yeah.
Doing all the wrestling moves.
Word. Backyard wrestling.
Your face was in it. Ew.
Who had that face in it?
Like when you pinning somebody.
Oh yeah. You trying to stop him from kicking? Kicking.
That's uncomfortable.
Lay down, nigga.
I got Apple. Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, we got sex positions coming up, man. Hurry up. Put your submissions in.
That's gonna be a minute for me, man. I gotta get on this conference call, man. I'm already 8 minutes late.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, then never mind. Then we'll go ahead and do one next week then.
I mean, it should take 30 minutes. No more than that. No more than 30, 40 minutes if I want to hop back on and do it real quick. That way everybody can get ready and be on and be there. And at 1900, or we can just wait till next week. Don't matter to me.
Yeah. Let's wait till next week. Let's wait till next week.
All right.
Breaks the continuity too much.
Yeah. Shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? This has been episode 60, y'all. 60.
Word.
Yep.
Yeah.
We made it a long way to get here. It's pretty weird. 60 episodes.
Yep. That means only 40 more weeks till 100.
That means 9 more days until 69. What are we doing then?
All right, man. This is Biz, the business part of Kickin BizZness, and it's been a joy to have y'all here today, man. Shout out Mel, Joliones, Turiones, you know what I mean? Double L in the building. Dami came through and slid right out when we were talking about food. Much appreciation to you. And anybody I miss, I'm going to holler at y'all next week. What's good, Buddha?
Man. Appreciate everybody for showing up as y'all always do. We appreciate the love. Smash that like whenever you get the chance. And great podcast, man. We always have fun doing this. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.
Yeah, again, it's just sick, man. Just letting y'all know, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. Okay, Zoe. And it was a blast, man. Food court, foods, August Alsina, all that, man. In fact, shouts out to August Alsina, man. He the real one, man. He pulled Jada Pinkett Smith, and he caused friction between Will and Jada because that's what he wanted to do. It is of no fault of Will, and Jada is the perpetrator. Okay, Kicks. All right, all right.
Oh, until proven guilty.
And again, whatever song August Alsina has made, I don't know when, I don't know what, but whatever he made that gives you good memories, hold on to it. If he didn't, my bad. And this is us signing out. Later.